Naomi Wolf, somebody said today that they don't remember vice presidential concession speech. Anyway, you want to comment on what she said?
Yeah, I personally have no idea whether it's traditional or not, and I don't think tradition should matter that much. I think what's more important is what I keep hearing, the refrain I keep hearing from people is, you know, oh, we should have rolled her out more narrowly. She's genuine. I like her. She's got all these kids. She speaks from the heart. You know, all of those are lovely in a neighbor or in a coworker. But what people have to remember is, do we really want to hand our country over to consultants like my colleagues on the other side of the aisle on this panel, with all due respect, who seem to want to roll her out like a product? And let's look at what she was fronting for. She wasn't just doing what the McCain team wanted. She was carrying water for policies of Rove and Cheney and Bush, including policies on torture. Bear with me. And history has seen plenty of examples of a cabal, a group of people who get into power and then choose a telegenic, charming, Evita-type front person to kind of lure the masses, while the same old guys remain in power with some very dark and negative policies that our country is still recovering from.
You work with, you want to respond, Mary?
I don't know when my friend Naomi, who was the third wave leading feminist, has turned into a grassy knoller. There is no Cheney, Rove cabal. Sarah Palin
no Cheney, Rove cabal.
Is a grass. See, this is why people think liberals are such fringies. I mean, you run around saying that she's such a dope, but you were all duped by the dope. That's what you said about George Bush, too. So she's just a mainstream American, and if you read this book and the framework of her philosophy of government, it goes all the way back to the founders. What's the role of government? Can we afford this? She has a very timely philosophical framework, and to put her in some kind of cabal, it says more about you guys than her.
Mary, I admire you and I like you, and you're
Katrina.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was going to say, you know, Sarah Palin today spoke of United We Stand. Her friend Joe, the plumber, spoke of mobilizing people to be part of the government. I mean, Sarah Palin at the end of the campaign traveled this country, Larry, at a time of unprecedented economic pain and hurt, and fomented rage and anger, talked about President Obama palling around with terrorists who are targeting our country.
Yep,
this is not about United We Stand, and these are people who hate government. They are government bashers at a moment when we need government for the common good. So I'm not sure. I'm all with Joe, by the way. We don't need more experts in our government. We need people who care about using government for the common good. But this is not what Sarah Palin stood for on the campaign trail, or what she stands for now.